Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Maddie Conklin.
And who the heck is this?
I'm Brenda Rabe.
What?
Woo! Yeah.
What?
Yes,
Mom,
I am.
Are you here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Have you had a good birthday and Mother's Day?
I have, and I'm different from any other women. I was 65 yesterday.
Admitting
Woo!
age.
Love it. Woo! But I'm never going to quit working, so forget about that Medicare right now.
Or Social
you.
Security?
Or Social Security, yeah.
Isn't that the age you get at 65? Or is it?
I know it's Medicare something.
Oh, I don't know.
Because everyone waits till 65 to then,
Yes.
quote unquote, retire or start to plan, not plan, but start to retire.
Yes.
Kind of pull
Yeah.
back on the hours.
Well, that's a good question to ask. Do you or Dad want to or ever plan to retire?
I never plan to retire because my husband does not give me the respect I deserve, so I do get that at the Y.
All right.
You have to work where you have to work.
There you go.
And she works at the YMCA in Dallas, by the way, if we have not told you that.
And I've seen you have some really good coworkers. I saw a video of you guys dancing for Jeremy's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like you have a fun time. You run a tight ship, but have a fun time.
We have fun in the morning. Whenever the suits aren't there, we are playing.
There you go.
Yes.
How long have you worked there, Mom?
Only 32 years.
Oh, is that all?
Only. Oh, wow.
32 years.
Did you know that she's worked there since I was born?
Oh. No, I
Maddie
take
loves to
offense
rub that in our
that.
face, Mom.
I'm just
No.
saying.
Maddie loves
Hey,
to
I'm not the
like-
youngest
Dare
one in
you,
the studio.
Maddie. Oh. Awesome.
So, yeah, we had a good weekend. I took my mom and grandma and two aunts to the mill at Finley Farms on Saturday night for dinner.
Delicious.
Wasn't it so good? And the view.
Atmosphere,
What'd you? I just have to know. What'd you
Oh,
get?
yes. What did you get, Mom? I can't remember.
Well, I was going to get the meatloaf with Grandma and share, but they had just ran out. So I got
was
a
a special,
salad
yeah.
with salmon, and Grandma got chicken.
Oh, well, half a chicken, half a roasted chicken.
Oh, wow.
With a cornbread dressing, which is good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I got the salmon on spaghetti squash with broccoli florets.
Oh my gosh.
Which was so good.
Minus the salmon, but all that sounds
Oh,
good.
she's like, I don't want the salmon.
Oh,
The
salmon.
game changer for the whole meal was the green tomato cake.
Cake. That cake
It
is
was
so
I've
good.
I've heard of fried green
Delicious.
tomatoes, but not green tomato cake.
So here's the thing. When I went to their grand opening years ago, they served us this green tomato cake. And it's not savory, it's sweet.
Okay.
And I told them, I was like, it's my favorite thing ever. And then I thought, you know what? I oversold it. I built up their expectations.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as good when you build something up.
Yeah.
How was it, Mom?
It was amazing, and I think that's what they put on their menu. The amazing, and you will not be sorry.
It is so good.
Ooh.
And I
And it
wasn't.
doesn't taste like tomatoes.
Sounds
at all.
hearty. Sounds like family comfort food.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
With the cream cheese icing.
With a cream cheese icing. Oh gosh.
Yum.
Yummy.
So good. So yeah, we did that, and then we went to Senor Julian's for Mom's birthday lunch yesterday, and of course they treat you like rock stars there.
Yeah.
Whether it's your birthday or not.
Of course.
So I got to eat there, and then my Aunt Betty made spaghetti and homemade meatballs last night for dinner.
A woman after my own heart. Spaghetti
We
and
have
meatballs.
eaten, and we have leftovers. And in fact, my Aunt Betty is here, and Beth and my cousin Landon, which you'll see in a minute. And we brought some of my Aunt Betty's homemade pasta salad with my mom's chicken and rice. We are eating good.
In the neighborhood.
Really?
You guys
I'm
are
gonna
going to
turn
be
Charlie up.
eating good.
Charlie, sorry, I can't hear you, my friend. There we go. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Jesse
Okay.
and Angela.
It sounds like we need to go over to Ray Baker's.
Yeah, I know. What are we doing?
We're gonna go.
Ray
we're gonna
Baker's.
go.
The show's over. We're going to Ray Baker's.
This is a rerun. Let's
Yes,
do a
that's
rerun
right.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if Betty made the spaghetti, I assume Betty's spaghetti.
How did I not call that
I
one?
love that.
All right. It just it hit my ear just right. I was like, okay, Betty's
perfect.
spaghetti. Yes.
I had
I'm
that
ready.
toy.
How did
Yeah,
we not?
I was like,
Oh, is
Betty
that a thing?
Spaghetti.
It was a toy,
It was,
Betty
it was
Spaghetti.
a doll.
Betty
You could like,
Spaghetti?
yeah,
And she
Betty
literally
Spaghetti.
like moved
Are you
everywhere like
yeah,
spaghetti.
she had like pink, like
yeah.
hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
I collected.
She was a noodle.
Yeah,
Named
pretty much,
after.
pretty much.
Yes. Yes. Came much longer after the spaghetti, I'm sure. But
Yes.
Yes.
Spaghetti
Well, I
takes
hope you guys are hungry. My
credence.
mom brought enough to feed an army.
Love it.
Oh,
I would be
perfect.
remiss if I say I didn't have my eye on.
I know. I was taking a peek when I was coming in. I'm
Those
like,
are
ooh,
strawberry cupcakes.
Those are my favorite.
Complimented my sister Beth.
Yes, Beth made the
She
strawberry
Thank you,
cupcake.
Beth. I love that you have the
yeah.
whole family here.
It's
this
amazing.
warms my heart.
Yeah, the
I
family's
love
ready to go
this.
today.
This is the best way to start a Monday.
Yes.
You know.
All right, I got a funny story for you here, if you've got time.
Yes.
We do.
Okay, so baseball has made all these rule changes trying to speed up the game, like the pitch clock and all this. Well, a speedy animal that put a baseball game on hold over the weekend seemed to protest that notion. Top of the second inning, a turtle made its way onto the field for a better look at the action. I worked all day for these seats. That's what the turtle was saying out there. 3 outfielders you can see surrounding it. Apparently they're confused because they're looking like they're trying to herd this turtle. And some guy comes in from the bullpen and says, "Get out of the way. Let me handle this." Picks it up, carries it off the field. Got play resumed after that. He's clearly handled a few turtles in his day. But I got to say, that turtle was moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
Say, look
Yeah,
at
that thing
him
was Speedy
zooming.
Gonzalez.
Wheels
Like-
in this guy. The old tortoise in the hare thing
Yes.
doesn't add up there. Doesn't add up.
Oh, I was saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Also, were the guys herding it too scared to pick it up? Because that
I
would be
think
me.
so.
That would
I'd
be
be
me.
like, I don't know. I'd be scared it was gonna bite me.
Well, here's the thing too. You got to beware of the snapping turtle.
Yes.
Because I don't know what it was, but on my road, I've saved many a turtle. Remember last year I closed Battlefield to save a turtle.
Yes,
Battlefield
that's
Road.
right.
Remember that? I stopped traffic on
goodness.
Battlefield to help a turtle across the road.
That's
Once,
awesome.
it wasn't construction that closed Battlefield. It was
Finally.
Right, it was turtle.
Jeremy.
saving a turtle.
But I think people
Doing the
understood
due
while I was in the
diligence.
middle of the road telling people to stop because I was like, here you go.
They understood. I'm sure.
Right.
Go on.
Priorities.
Could a snapping turtle reach back and get you, or does it just snap
know.
forward?
It had a wicked looking tail though.
Snapback.
Oh no. And especially because this was in Florida, so I just assumed.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't even
Yeah.
know what's
Yeah.
coming out of it. It could be
Yeah.
a crocodile for all
That's
we
what I
know.
was
But it
saying.
looks like a
Disguised
turtle.
as a
Could've
turtle. Right.
They put a
exactly.
shell on, it's like,
100%. Right. That's why I was moving so fast.
yeah.
Story here about video games and the
yes.
statistics to come along with them. A new Pew Research survey reveals 85% of American teenagers play video games, and about 40% say they do it every single day. Most enjoy the social aspect. 72% say that they play video games to spend time with others. Some say that it's led to some friendships as well. More than half of those people surveyed say gaming has helped improve their problem-solving skills. On the downside, some say that it also hurts their sleep that they get. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if we have any big-time gamers in here. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Oh, got one behind the camera here. Adam.
I think
Adam.
Charlie. I think
Charlie.
Charlie
Oh,
games
Charlie
sometimes
is.
with
Video
Oh,
game
for
guy?
sure.
I've been, but
He says not big
He's
time.
more of a big
He says
movie
not big.
guy.
But you do game.
movie guy.
Yeah,
He's a casual
Game
gamer.
gamer.
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
So.
Yeah, I have recently found myself going to some of the local watering holes here in town, we'll call them, and they have arcades. Like they've half bar, restaurant, half arcade. There's a bunch of them that have stuff like that. So like, I'm about to go to the bank and just fill the pockets up with quarters and walk in there and just get going.
That's been a big trend lately. I've seen we've had them in St. Louis and Kansas City, and it's cool to see them here in Springfield. And it just brings back the nostalgia too of the games that
yeah.
we used to love when we were growing up.
Yeah. You guys have
So
a favorite
cool.
game from back in the day when you were a kiddo? You know?
Oh, probably Pac-Man or Mario, Super
Yeah.
Mario.
I would say Pac-Man and Tetris.
Tetris.
I love Tetris.
Tetris is good.
Yeah.
What I
Like-
think funny about what you said is, do they still use quarters?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Or are they really?
I had to
Okay.
ask my fiance for some quarters.
You okay.
Over last weekend, we went to a place that I hadn't been to yet, downtown, that has like a bunch of like pinball and like
I love that.
arcade games. I was
So
like,
cool.
"Hey babe, you got any quarters?"
Okay, quick question then, Jesse, along those lines. Are the games a quarter, 50 cents, 75? How much do they cost to play now? Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, the ones that I was playing was like 50 cents.
Okay.
So affordable.
Oh.
Terrible.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Inflation has not quite hit the arcade scene.
That's good.
Knock on wood.
Keep it there.
Now that I said it,
Avoid it.
prices I
Watch.
can hear them already going up.
125.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I just assumed it would go up because, back in my day, I remember like 50 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I remember when we used to go like Dave and Buster's with the tokens.
Yeah.
Just
Now
looking
it's the
for-
game card.
Place
Yes,
to swipe.
yep.
Credit
The
card.
cards, yep.
Okay, should we ask Tom what his favorite video game is? Tom,
think
are
we
you a
should.
gamer?
I was like in high school, the teenage years,
Yeah.
Yes.
We had a PlayStation 3.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. He was rich.
Be fancy now.
Growing up, though, my favorite video game is probably Mario Kart, hands down.
Oh, my.
or
Can't
Super
go wrong.
Smash Bros. Those are always kind of
Yes,
Yes.
I love Super
Classic.
Smash Bros.
Yeah.
GameCube.